Joe Grafeman here, fishing guide down at Lake of the Ozarks, and today is Friday, December the 8th. We're talking to you guys today about how I'm fishing on the lake and what I'm doing to catch my fish. So first off, out of all the species we have at Lake of the Ozarks, we're going to do a little something different. We're going to start with crappie. As many of you guys know, I'm a bass fisherman. That's what I love to do. But lately I've been having a lot of crappie guide trips, been doing really, really well. They're biting really good. And so we're going to talk to you guys about how I'm catching those right now. The first way, and the baits that I've been using to catch those fish, I'm just using a little bitty jig. And that works anywhere. You know, you can get it underneath the docks, you can skip it up underneath the floats on a sunny day. That's when I really like to do that, you know, shooting docks as they call it. And when it gets cloudy out, I like to fish in and around the brush piles, more so around them on cloudy days because they won't always be buried in them. And that sun is really going to be the determining factor that's going to bury those crappie in that brush. So sunny days, you know, I'm shooting docks in the shade and I'm fishing in the brush piles. On cloudy days, I'm fishing around the brush, and I'm using a crappie jig. That's all I'm doing. It's working really, really well right now, and I will put some pictures up of some previous guide trips I had over this video and show you some of the crappie that we've been catching. Moving on to some bass fishing. The bass fishing is pretty awesome right now. Things are on the move. You know, things are changing. One of the things, you know, coming down from St. Louis or Kansas City, and you don't have, you know, the luxury of fishing on the lake every single day, you have to keep in mind that this time of year, the fish are on the move. So they're moving out, you know, all year, all summer and fall. They've been in the coves, in the creeks, and doing their deal. And, you know, now it's December, they're starting to move out, push out on these, you know, channel banks with deep water close by. That's really important. And don't get me wrong, some fish will still be shallow, you know. I'll leave a video linked in the description from last year when I went out with Jim Dill, another local fishing guide here on the lake, and we went out and caught fish really shallow, you know, behind the docks. And it was around the same time, it was December. But that's 2 different years, but that'll give you a reference point to go by. And so right now, the bass fishing's good, and I've been fishing those channel banks with deep water close by. I've been throwing an Alabama rig. I've been throwing a jerk bait. Many jerk baits are available and will work right now. I'm using personally a Livingston Lures Jerkmaster 121. That's one of my favorite wintertime jerk baits. Works really well. It's a spins. It has EBS technology, which is very, very key. The next bait that I'm throwing is a wiggle wort. That's a very, very critical bait. Works awesome on these channel banks that have big busted up boulder rock. And you might fish 10 banks, and out of those 10 banks you might pull up and catch your 5-pounder and 4 other ones off that one single bank. So keep that in mind, keep on looking, and get out in the water. I'll leave my info below if you guys want to get out in the water. I have some available dates coming up in the future. Hey guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like this video and comment below on what you want to see for future posts. And also, go to the description and check out the merch store so you can get all Joe Grafeman fishing attire.